First Tennessee Infantry.
You can't read it very well. It says Thirsty J. Leach. Thirsty, Thursie, J. Leach. House.
Can't say nothing?
Look, there's a mom thing on there.
What, does it cloud your viewfinder if I talk?
Edward and Lorraine Leach.
Can we take one of Archie?
Mm-hmm.
Then she said Bud would be here and Bobby.
Who was here and put Mom on it all on the secret? I didn't know this has been done that long. John McNeil that died in 1906 on Farm Hill.
Fred McNeil.
Oh, so there you go.
Here he is.
Wait a minute.
Well, I can stand here with me so you can see it better when it's over.
This is John McNeil. So that must be who Bob was named after, Robert E. And here's Fred McNeil.
Grandma was married.
And there's Bobby Jean McNeil. I knew it had a lamb on it.
Mom, you're so good.
Ask the Lord to help me find them. Ha!
And there's flowers on it.
And I found them all.
See? Oh, look, duh. They're alphabetical order. Hence the MCN. We're so dumb.
Okay, I can't hardly.
You stand next to it, Mom. When you make it darker, you can see it better.
No, because it's blocking it. Move. You're still. November the 9th, November 23rd.
About 1914, 1945. He didn't live very long. 34 years. 31 years.
Let me get the front of her. It's my Aunt Bobby.
He only lived 31 years.
Her birthday was May 3rd. Cool.
Smith drama. They're all right here.
They're all in the MC section. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out here. There was a John way up there. Floyd right there. John had died in 1906. John McNeil, 1939.
Here's her dad.
I wouldn't do the right one.
Ah, look. Oh. I thought it said 1812. Oh my gosh. How old
Robert McNeil.
Right here's Fred.
Bobby Jean, yep. Well, you're right, Kay, the little lamb, you knew. And Fred. Well, God is not forgotten. I guess that's true, huh? We wouldn't be here if he was.
This is the church where their graveyard is.
Did you get pictures of all these, Kay? Did you get a picture of that?
And there's a John Sharp.
1843. Died March 24th, 1906. 63 years old.
There's another McNeil right there.
And Margaret M., wife of John. He died in 1906. She lived another 34 years.
Wow.
Got rid of him, I had a lot more life to me. I was spry then. That make it work better.
They record.
It sure enough does.
Do we have an address? No.
No, Grandma couldn't remember.
Okay, well, it's probably that. Well, there's homes up through here, I don't know.
What?
That kind of looks like it.
It up.
Yeah.
It changed. Right.
I can go up there and ask.
No.
This is it. And you don't want to go any further.
Oh, well, no. How do you expect me to go? Want me back down?
Nope.
I was going to go up there and turn around.
I would do that.
I think you're supposed to go up there.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm not his dad. It's going to make it worse. He's worried about.
But I can tell you, I've been on that road right there.
On what road? Do you want me to stop recording?
No.
Yeah.
Why? Is he going to be able to drive?
Mm-hmm.
This is his mother's house.
This is Granny's house now.
Yeah. Ulysses was the White House case?
Yes. You've made it awfully modern. Here we are, Grandma. Up this hill. There's Ulysses. And look how different Granny's house looks.
because she'll be trying to think it out.
Grandma, this is the living room. Look how modern and pretty. This was your front porch. Here's where your old stove used to be, the wood stove. Bedroom was in here.
These are,
Bedroom was in there.
I got my daughter, they're sleeping in there, so.
Oh, yeah.
This was another
This is
back
new.
bedroom.
No, this is a new addition. I mean, it used to be, I thought it used to be.
And she's over here.
Yeah, we call it. No, it's still
What else is still in there?
you know.
Oh, well, yeah, she lived here for years and years and years.
I mean, you know, I believe she is.
What I can
But
remember.
it's,
Yeah. This was her bedroom.
no, this is a new addition.
But I'm thinking her bedroom was here and her kitchen.
Okay, now the kitchen is still the same.
Her bedroom was right here. Her bed, I can picture it right here.
Hi, puppy.
Memories of the kitchen. It smells of biscuits and coffee.
So this entire kitchen was, Mom?
Red-eye gravy. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, no, this is so much different than mine.
Yeah, but her.
Like, I just put it out like that. That was the smokehouse.
You see that people that lived here before, I'm just now, I bought this place in '98. You know, I just lived, you know, if you remember the Carrolls. Jackson, Ollie
The
Carroll.
only things I remember is her son, Euless, lived there.
Yeah.
His daughter, Julie, lived across the street.
Yeah, that's true. This old smokehouse, they tore it down and piled it up right there. And I bought this place
Slow with that, Tim.
in '98. And we're just now clearing the field down and moving the guy that, he just piled it up right there and there you go. And so we're just now getting to where we can, and we've been working inside and outside, you know, on the moon stripes, you work inside, you'll go in there and work a while, and then you'll come
Well,
out
it's a
here
work in
and
progress,
work.
I'm sure.
Oh, constantly.
Because my grandma was, she was probably in 84.
Chapel. Up at Davis Chapel. And, let's see, we were looking for one certain person, a Woodson guy.
There's a lot of Whitsons, he just went over there.
Well, did you know that we stumbled up on Granny and Archie's?
Yes!
We just came from there.
We got it on.
Had no idea that they were buried there.
Yeah, so how did you know Archie? That makes me know you know, because we never said anything about Archie.
Right, because I've lived out here all my life, just right out this road right here, all my life. I've lived right there.
And how old are you?
44.
Okay, well, you're almost my age.
Yep, 44. So I've lived out this road here all my life. That's the Carrolls, you know.
Okay.
And,
So a lot of carols.
And I don't know if you remember.
Now, the grandma we're talking about, her name is, Tenny,
Nanny.
lived here,
Tenny.
but Nanny, her daughter,
Her
her daughter's Nanny, had a crippled leg.
Maud and
that's-
Mary Ann is her girls.
All
just don't
I
know if you know
remember
any
is
names.
Euless. He lived down here
Right.
Right.
with and
He died 2 days after Granny.
Right, he had a son named Ted and a daughter
Judy.
named Judy.
And Judy lived over there, and Ted.
And
I
his
don't
wife
think
was
either-
Teeny.
Tenny. Yes, she
Tenny.
passed away.
And then Granny that lived here, her
Mhm.
name was
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay, I knew
Yeah.
they were real.
Yeah.
But we stumbled up on that, and it was so odd, you know. My daughter was actually the one that purchased the place in October of '98,
Mm-hmm.
and if you looked at the dates, it was 100 years. If you'll go back, if you'll look at those dates, and I think it said that Archie died like in 1979.
I
May the
forget what it
7th.
said on there.
May
No,
the
Granny died May the 7th.
May the 7th. Well, my daughter was born the same year, 2 days right after that. And
Oh.
almost 100 years to the day. You know, it was
Been buying
18.
their house.
Yeah,
She lived here all my life.
yeah. Oh, that lady's chased us out of the apple trees down there so many times it's pitiful. She did. Now we'd come out the road here and we'd slip down there and get us some apples, and she'd come out here. We were this window right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the utility room.
Mhm.
It might have been the kitchen then, but she'd
No, it's
hobble out
utility
that-
room, because this is the kitchen that I remember. I mean,
She'd hobble out that window. Get out of that apple tree. But you know, we always enjoyed it. We always had a she was always friendly and nice to us, except she didn't like us to go in a apple tree, which that's understandable, you know. But we've cleared all that off, and her apple tree was right there, and then she had another one, and we just now, but it had fallen, and we just now burnt that out.
Now, where does your mom live?
Right
So
straight out
she's
there.
lived here all these years. So
All these
tell my
years.
grandma what her name is, so because she probably is her age.
Okay, now who is your
My
grandma?
mother is Dana. Do you remember Dana?
Dana? No, but
She's
I'm
in her 60s. That's that would have been Tenny's granddaughter.
granddaughter. Okay. Well, I'm sure she'll remember.
Because I'm her great granddaughter.
You remember Ida Stanford?
No, now see, I would
Right
just come
over
up
here?
here to visit.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
But she's
But
been
all the
dead as
people
long
back
as
home. in
she died when
Indiana.
Granny died when she was like
And
4.
so she died in 74.
Oh,
She was born in
okay.
January. Granny died in May
April,
of '74.
May.
But she lived long enough that we could get a picture of 5 generations.
Oh, wow, that's
So-
great. That's absolutely great.
But the ones we're taking it back to, my grandma and my aunt and my
All ones grew
my
up
great
around
grandma
here.
and my grandma would all know the names of the people because they grew up around here. We're always here.
Yeah.
So what is your mom's
Know
name?
the names of people
Oh,
here.
okay. My mom's name's Ollie Carroll. My father's Jasper Carroll. And they've got 5 boys, 5 girls.
How old are they? Because like our
The
uncles.
youngest is 40.
Okay, and the
The
oldest.
oldest is 55, I think.
Okay.
And what's
those
your
are
name?
My Uncle Bob
Yes.
and do you remember Bob and Jim and
McNeil.
McNeil's?
They didn't live across the street here, did they?
No,
No?
They might have lived close by here eventually, but I mean, growing up, but that was, I'm sure they spent a lot of time here at Granny's.
Oh, I'm sure.
And what was your nickname, or your name?
My name's
Carol.
Darlene Carroll.
Darlene Carroll.
I would say that she would remember Josie Carroll, Betty Carroll, James Carroll, Jay Carroll, Donnie, Bobby, Thola, Dolores.
Now, see, our aunt and uncle might know some of these people.
Yeah.
Bob and Patsy.
All Carrolls. I've lived out here all my life. I was born on the other side of town over here, but this is the only place I've ever known. You know, it's right here. But these people are, the Queeners, they're real nice. I'm sure they would let you.
Really? I remember Rose.
This is Ulysses' backyard.
Just kind of get all through there.
Granny's
She probably,
backyard
probably
over
that
here.
all probably looks pretty much the same.
Yeah, I got all that backyard already.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And I think this right here is an apple tree off of Granny's apple tree. This right here, I trimmed it up the other day. And I wanted to save
Did
it.
you have any rose bushes? That's what I remember.
No, there was no rose bushes around here whatsoever. Sure wasn't.
I wish I'd brought pictures had I known. We haven't been through here in so many years. We go back and forth to Florida for my mom was here. It's like we think, oh yeah, it's like and so we just decided today to do it. Try to find it.
That's good. Yeah, I remember Eunice and Teeny and what do you call her? Tennessee. I've just got
What they
I
call
call her
Tenny.
Granny.
That's
Oh,
what I call
her little daughter, Bobby Jean McNeil, died. She only lived like a couple of years old. What else? Who else was you saying?
Well, I remember.
There's an Edgar Leach, wasn't there, that we
Oh,
saw?
I don't remember that. No, Granny married Warren Leach later on. I mean, she
Yeah, I
was like,
remember Warren Leach.
she was old when she married him. It's
I
like,
remember
it was
that
funny.
because I was like 8 or 9 years old and Warren lived right
You
here.
know, the gray-haired guy.
Yeah.
They were
he-
both in their like 70s, I think,
Yeah.
when they married.
Well, he traded us. It was the first time I ever had gotten a TV. He had a TV, and my mom and dad had a record player, and so they split.
Yeah, I remember Granny playing all those records all the time.
Well, that evidently comes from our house because Warren had the TV, and I guess I was about 8 or 9 years old at the time, and we got a TV through Warren. But now I remember a man being here, but was he not crippled? Now, let me ask you this: did he die in here?
No. Warren, what did he die of?
No, not Warren. I'm talking about the other guy.
Archie?
No, not Archie.
Somebody knew that.
Nobody that I can think of knew that. And Archie was living with his sister Sarah, I think, when he passed away.
Yeah, I
But
remember.
after
that.
Granny died, he went, he was
Yeah.
retarded, so he went and stayed with
Well,
his aunt
I
or
was-
his sister.
I was always under the impression that before she married Warren, Granny, she was married to a man named Ed.
Yeah, she could have been.
Ed-
That's way before me, and I just don't remember him talking
Ed
about
Leach, and I thought that's who Archie's dad was.
There might be something.
No, I don't know. You
We
I
don't
I
know.
went back those days. I
Well,
don't know.
see, I was always told, and even the old lady that I'm sure whoever you're going to send this tape to might remember her. Her name was Ida Stanford, and she lives straight over here in this house, right through
There.
the property line where they connect there.
Right down there.
He was the one that told us that. That Granny married a man named Ed Leach. He died right in here with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that my grandma, I think she did have it, but I've never heard of it. So and find out. It might be a couple weeks or so because I don't think we live in Ohio now.
What do you live on? This is the same. He added this on.
Now what he's done is probably added that little den out, just reshaped this, but I'm sure this was her bedroom walking through here.
Well, yeah, it's the same area, but he built it back different. He tore all
Right,
it down. He just
right.
disconnected it from the house and took it over there and piled it up.
And I remember a little bedroom back in there. And then the bathroom just right in here, seems like. The bathroom kind of, it was so, I can see it in my mind.
Didn't you have to come outside to go to the bathroom?
No, I don't remember that. I'm thinking a little room in
Well,
here.
I thought you had to actually come to the outside and then go into a little room to go to the bathroom.
I'm not thinking that. In my mind, it doesn't stick out.
But from right here was all tore out, right here, all the way back,
That's cute.
things that was here.
Mm-hmm.
No, the bathroom up there, I done all that myself. That
Yeah,
was
I'm
nothing but
thinking,
one little
and
small
see, the
room.
bathroom may have been just part of this section here, 'cause that's where probably where you had pipes and stuff, we connected up here. I don't know. It just, I can picture it in my mind how it looked. And you're fixing this up just beautiful.
Thanks
And it's not even the same house.
This was nothing but just a small room, and I put the bathroom in here
Mm-hmm.
myself. And plumbed and done all that stuff myself.
Good. Very interesting.
Well,
We better get on down the road, we got a lot of travel.
Get pictures of the house with this?
Not the inside.
Get a picture of how this kind of looks and show Grandma how this goes into here, so we can show her.
that boy that was here, he said he was related. He thinks he was related to you all because his name's Terry Leach. And he lives up in
Get that
Stevens.
picture.
Could we, way back, I don't know. You know any sharps around here?
Jared Sharp.
You mean over? Maybe 40?
I know that Mr. Sharp.
Or McNeil's.
I got all that.
Let's take one again. Well, thank you so much.
Sure. And I was told that the guy was the bedroom was right here, and his bed was right here, and his name was Ed Leach.
Now that could have been.
And he died right there in that bed.
Years ago, like I said, this was her living room.
Yeah.
And I remember that big stove, that big black stove,
So there's a fireplace in behind us right here. I'm gonna open that back up.
and there was a little bedroom in here, and then you walked in here, just a little narrow. The bathroom, I'm pretty sure, was kind of like in between, and then her little bedroom, and then the kitchen.
Yeah, but Granny Leach is still here, but we do have an understanding with each other. I tell her, hey, I know Granny, this is your house, but I have to live here too.
Ah!
And so we do get along.
You just don't try to spook you or nothing, does she?
Well, she kind of tried a little something there on me the first night I stayed here, and I knew who it
First
was
week.
the first week. And I just sat down and had a talk with her, and I haven't had a problem out ever since.
What'd she do? What'd she try to
She
do?
just more or less wanted me to get out,
How do you know that?
because that's what she said.
No way!
Yes, it was. It came right from the kitchen.
Oh, my word.
Now, well, she did spook me, and I did leave, but I come back. We had a little talk, you know,
Oh, my gosh.
and she's been good ever since.
No!
She really
She
has.
was a good woman.
Yes, she was. She sure was. But I just told her, Granny, look, I know this is your house, but I have to live here too, you know.
It's so funny.
And so, it is funny,
Oh,
but
my
I forgot
gosh.
once we had that talk, you know.
So what do they have to say?
Here is
Oh,
the-
they say Granny Leach visits them.
No, she said she's still here, or her presence is here, or something like that's what she said at first. So tell your dad what she said at the end.
She said the first night she was there, Granny Leach came and tried to spook her out and told her to get out.
Said from the kitchen, she told her to get out, says, and she left, but she came back, and says after that they had a talk. So she talks to Granny.
Okay.
She's known Granny, she's lived there all of her life up on that hill.
Now we can pray and just,
The whole thing is that she's dead and she can't talk to her mom.
That's
man.
why you're
I
all
know
excited.
that.
But
I
you're all
wanted to hear
excited,
this
crazy
lady
Yeah, I
say
would-
this. It's like, what would you think if someone said, your grandpa come back and he told me to get out because he used to live in his house.
Still weird and
It's still
interesting.
weird and interesting.
I prayed.
Gee, where'd you hear that?
Said, Lord, let no spirit step on me.
There you go.
I was out in the car.
Lord, sanctify us.
Me and Mandy were getting ready to leave you.
Holy Spirit, we just ask that you sanctify us, keep us safe, surround us. Anything that's attempted to attach or attack
Oh, okay.
through this, we ask